changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Leave the Leaf, set in Whittleton Creek. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Switcher Swiss. So moving on to today's briefing. Hello agent, I got a new contract for you. Every autumn Whittleton Creek are hosting their annual Best Leaf contest, where the residents of Whittleton Creek gather their best looking leaves, and the leaf that gets the most votes wins. Sadly, some of the guards, even the undercover ones, have been trying to steal each other's leaves in order to be this year's winners. We better stop them, 47, and shall the best leaf win. So today we have 5 targets available to us, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the default location. We're going to have a remote igmatic gas grenade stored up at the Hanson's basement. We're going to be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, a lethal syringe, and as always, our silenced pistol. Everything else will be available on the map. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to head directly to our first target, who is in the very first house opposite us. On the way there, we will grab the newspaper by the first tree here, vault over the fence and into the bushes on the other side, and we're just going to wait here for our target, who you can see there in the distance, to make his way over, and he will lean against the fence. And when he does, we're going to throw our newspaper over against the house, and that should get his attention. And we'll select our silenced pistol while we wait for him to come over and investigate. And when he does, we can emerge from our bushy hiding place and plant 2 in his back. So that's 1 target down. We're just going to hide his body in the bushes we were hiding in, just in case anyone decides to come along looking for him. And we're going to retrieve our newspaper that may yet still come in handy. So our next target is in Mrs. West's house, and he is one of the FBI style undercover guards. So we're going to make our way around to the side of the house, and we're just going to wait for the young server lady doing the stock check outside to move away before vaulting over the fence and up onto the balcony here, if we can get up there, and then immediately straight into the bathroom window. We're going to wait behind the door here. Now we can be waiting depending on what time we get here. We could be here for several minutes. I'm actually waiting for about 3 minutes, but eventually our target will make his way into the bathroom, and we can then drown him in the toilet. So that's 2 targets down, 3 more to go, and our next target is in the house on the other side of Janus's property, so it will be the last house on our left as we make our way around the front of Mrs. West's house. And our target is in the garden. He is also an undercover guard disguised as a bin man, I believe. So we're going to make our way all the way down the street to the house with the boat outside. And this is the Hanson's house, where we have our gas grenade stored up in the basement. We're going to make our way past the house, vault over the fence and into the garden, and we're just going to hug the corner of the house here select our newspaper as we still have it, and we're just going to throw it over by the balcony there and await the arrival of our target. Now he's going to come along and investigate, and we want him to lose interest and turn around to head back to his nice comfy chair. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we are going to select our lethal syringe. And here comes our target now. Just make sure you're pressed up nice and close to the house. And when our target loses interest and turns around, we are going to immediately get behind him as quickly as we can and jab him with our lethal syringe. And down he goes, slowly. He's gone down like a tree. So that is 3 targets down. We're now going to make our way across the garden, grabbing either the cricket ball or the apple or any sort of item we can throw on our way. Either the newspaper will do as well. And we're now in the garden for the house for sale, and we're going to turn on the tap, and there is our target just leaning against the fence in the Wilson property next door. We're going to open the door to the Wilson's property and throw our apple or whatever you have against the fence on the far side from the door. And when the target comes in to investigate, the door will block us from his view, or block him from our view, and we can then get behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to drag his body into the pile of water or the puddle of water that we have created, pull out our silenced pistol and shoot the light fitting for an electrocution kill. So that is 4 targets down with 1 more to go, and our final target is in Janus's garden, and he is somewhat difficult to get to as he is an enforcer, and there are a number of other guards patrolling around. So we're just going to head to the garage of the Hanson's property. Be aware of the politician who should by now be in this vicinity, so don't let them see you breaking into the garage. We're going to lockpick our way down into the basement, and just in the small library room here we will find our igmatic gas grenade in a briefcase. We're going to collect that up, remove the gas grenade from the briefcase, and then return it to the briefcase, thus activating it. And then from here we're going to use the secret tunnel to Janus's basement, and you can either grab the Janus guard bodyguard outfit on the way, but I'm going to take the bodyguard's outfit who is patrolling the basement, because we do need to get rid of this guy as well, really. So once he has his back to us, we're going to make our way into the basement, render the guard unconscious, collect up his gun, and drag his body over to the crate, the closet in the corner, and then we will proceed to take his outfit. And we will also, while we're here, as we have the opportunity, take out the surveillance system. So once we have all of that done, don't forget to grab your briefcase, and we're going to make our way out of the basement stairs and into the garden. And just be aware that there are a number of patrolling guards around, one of them wearing the exact same outfit as us. So we're going to select our remote detonator, igmatic gas grenade detonator. We'll put that in our pocket for the time being while we wait for the chief garden guard, the enforcer you can see in the yellow top there, to move away. Now he is most likely going to engage in a conversation with a guard at the far end of the garden. As you can see, he has stopped by the table there. So we are just going to drop our gas grenade briefcase on the floor somewhere not too close but not too far away from where he's standing. And when he finishes his conversation with his colleague, he will come back to that garden table area, and he will spot the briefcase, and when he goes in to remove that briefcase, we are going to trigger the gas grenade. That will make him sick, but he will continue on removing the briefcase before he actually shows any signs of being sick and heading for a bathroom. So he's just arrived now. We're going to trigger the gas grenade. He will get sick. He's going to first of all remove the briefcase to Janus's garage, and then from there he's going to make his way to the downstairs bathroom, and we are going to be waiting in there for him. So once he makes his way into the house, we can then duck in through the bathroom window, and we're just going to wait for the guard to come along after depositing the briefcase, and he's going to make his way to the toilet. Just make sure you're crouched down for this kill, and we are going to drown him in said toilet. So there is our fifth and final target. All that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and we are going to make our way back out of the Janus property onto the main road and run all the way around, following the road to the bus stop exit. Now, this is the nearest safe exit. There is a couple of exits a little bit closer, but both do have their own risks. You could go back into the Hanson's basement via the tunnel, collecting up the garbage man outfit on the way if you so wish, and take the garbage van exit. I like to go for the easiest and nearest exit, which will be the bus stop. So we have confirmation of all of our targets being eliminated according to plan, and our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.